in that scenario where someone might be experiencing that during a traumatic event, does that mean they're not in control of what they're doing?
No, it doesn't mean that. It means it kind of influences their perception and their memory and so on, but it doesn't completely remove their self-control.
You were asked about psychosis and whether someone in psychosis would automatically act on a command hallucination, and you said not be responsible, and you said it depends. Yes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why does it depend?
Because symptoms of psychosis, including command hallucinations, don't necessarily take away your knowledge, your understanding, or your self-control. They can in some instances, but in other instances, they don't. And one of the things that people do to try to retain more control is things like distracting themselves, praying, doing other things that that basically make a difference in terms of supporting and boosting their self-control. And so there's no automatic connection between any mental disorder, including psychotic mental disorders, and the legal standard for knowing that something is wrong or conforming one's conduct to the requirements of the law. That's why we go through all this in such detail.
Well, next question.
Doctor, can someone who is experiencing psychosis with a command hallucination, can that person know the difference between right and wrong?
Yes.
It's way outside the scope of questions.
Right. Next question.
And can someone who is experiencing psychosis conform their behavior to the law?
Same objection.
No. Overall.
In some cases, they can, yes.
And is that what you were talking about just a few moments ago, when someone can be in a state of psychosis, hearing a command telling them to do something, and they try to avoid doing what they're told to do?
Yes.
And you gave some examples, but someone trying to distract themselves with music or something like that, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to stop objecting, but I have a standing objection to the leading judge. This is my objection.
All right. It's redirect. I'll allow the Commonwealth to use a leading question to direct the witness to a certain area of inquiry, and then just non-leading questions at that point.
Okay. I have nothing further. Thank you.
All right.
A couple of things. Sir, first of all, counsel was asking you a question about the inconsistent statement or what have you. You indicated, sir, if I stand corrected, you administered a test, the MMPI, to her, right?
Yes, I did.
And one of the categories.
On the scope.
No, she asked about inconsistent statements.
No. Yeah. Overall.
Is the K scale or the lie scale, right? Yes or no? Just please, yes or no.
The MMPI does have a K scale.
Okay.
And it does have an L scale.
That measures if a person, to you as the administering psychologist, is bluntly lying, right?
No.
Okay. Does it also, in your testing, determine if the person is exaggerating their symptoms?
Yes, it's much closer
yes.
to that.
This is yes, thank you. And when you administered the test to Lindsay, close to 3 years later, you indicated that it was the fact that it was late that you administered the test. It was testing her at the time it was administered, right?
That's right.
And one of the things that, the results, by the way, if I understand, looking at your transcript of testimony, is regardless of all of your explanations about MMPI and the other psychological testing, she was not elevated on anything except for suicide scale, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So she wasn't, according to the testing you administered when you saw her with Mac, exaggerating, lying, malingering, anything like that, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And one of the things that you did in your report, sir, is regarding the lying or the malingering, is you made reference to, I believe, Dr. Resnick, Philip Resnick. You know him, right?
I do.
He's a significant authority in the field of filicide. Is that right?
He is.
And Dr. Resnick indicated, sir, that his opinion as to the lack of malingering, and, as well as yours, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay. And you made reference to one of Dr. Resnick's articles, actually, in your report, correct?
Some of his research on...
The answer is yes. We can make this easy. The answer is yes. Did you look at and cite Dr. Philip Resnick's research report?
His research, yes,
Okay.
I did.
And are you aware, sir, that what you cited is outdated? Are you familiar with the 2012 article by Dr. McCarthy Jones collaborating with Dr. Resnick talking about the largest study of hallucinations ever conducted in the world?
I'm aware that as a researcher, you build on some of the things.
No, not what researchers do. Are you aware of that report?
No.
Okay. Are you aware, sir, that that study was after the report that you cited in your report, and it involved 191 individuals who were asked almost 400 questions about auditory hallucinations? You aware of that?
No.
And are you aware, sir, that in fact it was determined that auditory hallucinations can come from within and it can come from without in that report? You're not aware of that, right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Only other thing, there's been a lot of talk about how you had to wait, took a while, you had to get court orders to visit with Lindsay to conduct your investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're not suggesting or trying to leave with this jury that it was me or my office that interfered or impeded. I think the question was that you were unable to see her. I had nothing to do with that, right?
Objection. The sidebar.
No.
Yeah, come on. Almost?
No.
All right, thank you, Doctor. You may step down. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.